Hey nerds, welcome back to another video, and this time it's Minecraft. What the heck? Oh, that's a Vex. Sorry, this is my test world. Why sorry? What the heck? Anyways, as you read by the title, this time I'm going to be teaching you a bit about redstone. So first, redstone dust. Oh, let's just get a redstone torch. Redstone dust, it's the basic, well actually it is called redstone dust, but anyways, it's a basic redstone of Minecraft. After all, it's called redstone dust. And it pretty much just connects power from one place to another, but it can only go 15 blocks. So let's see, like if I get something powered by redstone, like an iron door. What? Sorry. Piston. See, it activates because it's not out of range. But as soon as we go out of its range, look. Alright, piston works. Put one more. It doesn't work anymore. But you could add a redstone repeater, which does two things. One, it like slows down the redstone repeater. Basically what it does is, like you just saw, it extends redstone. And it'll also add a delay. So here, let's just see. Piston. Oh, here, let me do that. All right, piston extends instantaneously, but if I, let's say, just add a few redstone repeaters. Oh yeah, this is 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, 4 tick. It takes 20 ticks to make 1 second. Yeah, I know it's kind of. Anyways, so actually, hold up. I could just do that instantly. Goes all the way across, in and out. But once I put a few redstone repeaters set to 3 ticks, then I put it there. And it takes a second to, well, a bit more. But on the flip side, if you break the source of redstone, it'll take longer to deactivate. Okay. Now, iron door. It's pretty simple, to be honest. It's just whenever it cannot be opened, like I'm right-clicking right now, can't be opened. But once it's activated by redstone, easily, it just instantly opens. Unless, of course, powered by repeaters. But as you saw before, what the heck? Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. That didn't work earlier. Okay, anyways, the dropper. Now, a dropper is kind of an interesting one, because you probably already know what a dispenser is, if you know what I know. And whatever. You probably know what a dispenser is. You probably know what it does, right? Well, it's basically just a dispenser, a little bit different, actually. But, okay, I'm getting way off track. Anyways. Dispenser there. So there's a little bit of a difference, as you can see on the mouth part or whatever. Anyways, let's just say random blocks. Okay, so with the dropper, I may as well get the dispenser out of the way. With the dropper, no matter what that item is, or what its properties are, it will always drop them. No matter what. Spawn egg, this works for any spawn egg, by the way. But dropper, pretty much any normal items, it'll shoot out. But if it shoots something like, if it has something like an arrow in it, where'd my arrows go? Anyways, it shoots the arrows. Here, let me just. Okay. Does that put in a chicken spawn egg? It works with any spawn egg. Spawns a chicken. An interesting thing about only Bedrock Edition, sorry Java players, but in Bedrock Edition, if you put a trident into a dispenser, it shoots the trident. So anyways, now I got those two out of the way. I might have forgotten something. Nope. Dropper. Okay. Redstone torch. And this is kind of scuffed. Pressure plate. Pressure plate. Well, it works with many variants. Let's see. Let's get some of the others that do different things. Oh yeah, these opposed to like other sorry, other things, other redstone mechanisms. They each have a different trait, kind of. I'll call it. Iron. Here. So the iron. Oh, I didn't even know that. What the heck? Anyways. I didn't know it activated really low quantity. Anyways, yeah, it activates a really low quantity. But unlike the stone pressure plate, which I'll show you here in a second, it deactivates almost instantly. As opposed to the stone pressure plate, it takes a second. Here, let me just show you this. Oh, and on the flip side, it also activates really fast. By fast, I mean faster than the other one. Gold one, same thing as the iron, except I think a bit faster. Oh, but the iron one can be activated like that. Wait. The gold and iron can be activated by items. I feel like there's... Sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm getting confused. But anyways... I looks like such an idiot right now. And then wooden pretty much does the same thing as a stone. Oh, items can't affect the stone one. And I don't think, oh well, mobs can. Anyways, but items can't, mobs can, any entity can, I'm pretty sure. But for these three, oh, these four, I mean, are all the different types of ones. I thought the gold and iron were different. But the any wood type pressure plate takes a bit shorter time. It takes as much time to deactivate, I think, as the iron or gold, but it deactivates slower. No, I'm just saying things. I just proved myself wrong. Don't listen to half the stuff I'm saying. But anyways, it has the same power, but it can be activated by items, unlike the stone pressure plate. Okay, now I got that out of the way. Sorry that took so long. or else the video is gonna get cut off because it's gonna be an hour long. Okay. Okay, so redstone torch. Honestly, my favorite redstone thing. So the redstone torch, it will be deactivated. I'm just using. It will be deactivated if another redstone signal is like connected to it, like touching it pretty much. Get some wool, which I'll show later. Deactivates wherever. Grass, it doesn't matter. Still deactivates. But you can't do it like that because, I don't know, Mojang's weird. But if it's touching, if the redstone's touching that block, then yeah, that'll work. And probably my favorite thing to do with this is like, hold on just a second, I need some building blocks. Okay, grass, sure. Something like this. Then it can activate the block above, right there, and right there. Or not, well, it can't necessarily activate the block right there, but that's also a cool little like auto thing that works for a couple seconds, which, yeah, anyways. Put it there, it only activates them because it's not connected to this block, so this block can't like trigger it to turn off. Anyways. Oh yeah, with that same knowledge, put up something like this. Can extend that. Another thing you can do with these, just tower them up like this. It's honestly probably the easiest way to build redstone going upwards. No, it is, definitely. Other than like command blocks or something. What's the easiest survival way, I guess, the best way to put it. Pretty much that all works, and oh wait, you need that right there. Have a redstone wire connected to that. Then you can just alternate which ones you want to be activated and deactivated. So let's say we have a piston up here, and we want it to be activated. Okay, right now it's activated. Place the redstone. It's not anymore. But you could also do this like oppositely, like on another block. Or you could just have a red lever to activate and deactivate it, which I'll show you in a little bit. So yeah, that's how it works. Piston! I've been showing this all video. Okay. It's used a lot to make things like flying machines, which you might have heard of before. It can push blocks. Oh wait, I should have started this one. It can push any block other than like a couple like obsidian, but it will not bring them back unless, oh nope, not even. And it can only push 12 blocks at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 12 blocks right there. 13th one, can't push it. Remove one, pushable. Okay. Now, another thing with slime. Oh, sorry, that's a glitch in Bedrock. So that's 5 blocks it can carry. Because the interesting thing with slime is that it all goes up at once. See, like something like grass or any other block pretty much other than honey doesn't have that property and only pushes up the one straight above the piston. But with a piece of slime you can bring all the blocks that are attached to it. 8 to 10. Okay. Next exact thing. Sticky piston, it does the exact same thing, except it can retract and bring back the blocks. So pretty much the same properties as the piston, except they can retract the blocks. Also used for flying machines. Observer. Surprisingly, a lot of people don't know how to use this or what it even is. I think it's really simple. But still, surprisingly, a lot of people don't know what this is, how to use it. Looking at you, Cayman. Anyways. Okay. Observer, what it does. Piston right there, just for reference. In any block that is updated, will activate it. But it's not forever. And also, as Mumbo Jumbo showed us, you can put two facing towards each other, and they'll constantly be updating since the block changes. See, so when an observer is activated, when a blocker or something's put in front of it, it lights up a bit, changing the ID, I think. Okay, so when I place an observer in front of this observer, same properties, still does that. But when I place it facing another observer, then they keep detecting both ID updates. And it's pretty much the simplest way to make an auto, what's it called? Like an thing that goes like instantly. Here, I'll show you another one. The next most common one, I'm pretty sure. But it is slower than that one, surprisingly. Just use. Instantly does that. You don't even need this redstone torch. I don't know why I did this. But it goes a bit faster. Just make sure not... Well, in Bedrock or Java it goes faster, sorry. Also, you can make this go slower by adding some more tick delay, as I've shown before. Okay. That's, what were we looking at again? Oh yeah, observers. Let me show you a bit more about detection. So pretty much, place a block is there. So whatever is in front of this face, it will update, other than entities. So, step on this pressure plate, activate this. Not because this pressure plate is powering it. It's because the pressure plate's ID is going from, normal facing up to a different kind, like more down. Alright. It'll pretty much do that for any updates, no matter what. As long as it's a block being placed in front of it, or, so the ID changing. If the block changes even sort of, it's going to activate it pretty much. It's a simple answer. Sorry, I'm making that drag on a lot. Lever! Probably the most easy to use and most understood redstone thing. Piston. And as I said a bit earlier, you can have this automatically facing whichever way you want, and you can just come over and activate it. See, it's on right now, so that redstone torch at the top is off because this one is off, allowing this one to be on, allowing this one to be off, making this one off. But if I turn this off, this one is on, turning this one off, letting this one be able to be on, activating the piston. See? Okay. Button is the exact same thing, except it cannot hold things like that. Sorry, I have no clue where I put these things in, so I keep putting away the items and then needing them half a second after. Activates, turns that off. You can have the piston up there. Here, let me just put the piston there. Alright, but you can still use the button for the same properties. It's just, it won't always be like that. You have to specifically design it. Oh, I forgot to mention this with the redstone torches. Anyways, this is what's called a redstone inverter. Something like this. It can be any redstone source block right here. Going all the way over here, able to power that. This is used for a lot of my secret bases I use in my Minecraft servers. So as you can see, the piston is extended out. Turn that on. Turns this redstone torch off, making all of that redstone go off as well. Okay. Daylight sensor. Hold up, let me turn off always day. Okay. Bruh. Oh, you can't enter this screen in Java, by the way. This is Bedrock exclusive. Okay. Time. Let's say night. Turn this to a day set. Daylight sensor. Pistons activated. Pistons activated here because, wait, what? Sorry, I don't know redstone either. What is this? I'm supposed to be the one teaching you guys. Okay, so it's set to day right now. So it'll have this kind of yellow tint like glow. Yellow tint. As you can see better. Night mode, night mode, day mode. Okay. Honestly, this is a really underrated block and I even barely use it. But it's honestly so fun. It's like such a cool concept. Okay. Anyways. But, okay. I keep saying okay. Go to sleep when it's night, if it's on day mode. And activate it, because the sun's out now. So it's kind of like a solar panel in a way, but also works with night, moon, the moon. What the heck? I lost the sun. Yeah, again on the flip side, time, night, then that will activate. Okay, that's the daylight sensor. And dispenser already covered. The rails and TNT minecart. Powered rails. I'll just get some normal rails too. Okay. Let's see, where is it? Wait, I already have everything, didn't I? Here, let me just turn always stay back on. So you can, let's just get a normal minecart real quick. Okay, normal minecart. These act like a normal rail, except they cannot do turns like that. You have to get a normal rail for them to do turns like that. Okay, but these are activated with redstone, of course. That's the entire point of this video. What you expect? Okay. Anyways, well, if you don't know how normal rails work, you have to actually hold your move button to move. Well, you partly do, but you also don't really have to. But these you can turn, so like, I think it's kind of, I don't think you should always use these. I think power rails are probably better. But for being able to turn, you should at least keep them on you if when you're building your next roller coaster. So these are a lot faster, and it's instantaneous. So once you press the move button once, you're zooming. Detector rails. Detector rail? Detector rail, I said that right. They will notice when a minecart goes over them. So when a minecart does, it will activate redstone. Pretty much any redstone. Yeah, any redstone. No, only rails. What am I thinking? Well, I'm gonna show you that after actually. So detector rails, these activator rails, they do need redstone to be powered, and then they can do that. Hold up, boy. This is one of my friends. Okay. Activator rail. But, oh, yeah. The detector, why do I always do that? The detector rail can activate these. Oh, and it can also activate powered rails. So zoom in. What the heck? What? Oh, the activator rail just pushes you off? Learn something new every day. Go, let me on. What the heck? Guys, I just invented a new way of travel. Hold up, I'm getting distracted. Leave me alone for a second, guys. My ADHD is kicking in. Okay. Okay, sorry. So, yeah, whenever activator rails are activated, then they can activate things like TNT minecarts, which explode. Alright, that's the rails. Rails and TNT minecart. String and tripwire hook. Honestly, this is the most I think, personally, this is the most forgotten, in my friend group at least, it's the most forgotten use of, like, redstone. Or most forgotten thing of redstone. So, these things pretty much are useless without string. Without string, they do absolutely nothing. Honestly, most people do actually forget. Oh wait, I forgot to make the caveman joke on the minecarts. Oh no. Honestly, most people forget. I keep saying honestly, but literally most people do forget that you can actually place string, me included. Just like, who does this? Like, nobody builds with tripwires, so what's the point? So anyways, they are pretty much observers, but for entities only, including blocks. But, here, let me, including blocks. So you can pretty much put as much string as you want as long as the chunks are rendered, it will activate. Walk over that, the pistons activate. Walk over it, pistons activate. But you can break the string. It'll also activate any like redstone thing. Break the string, the pistons also activate. So it'll activate like TNT, whatever you have there. But if you break it with specifically shears, nothing happens. But only shears. That's weird, I never knew it made that sound. Dang, I'm learning a lot from this. Makes the arrow sound real. Huh. Strange. Anyways, yeah. Tripwire hook. Walk over it, it activates. Something else walks over it. It activates. But I think you can. I'm not completely sure on this, but can you? Yeah, you can do that. But to fix that, you can just cover these up. And then also, this is really forgotten, so it'd be really good for a trap. It's also really hard to see, so it'd be pretty good for a trap. Just like have a straight hallway with like stone bricks, have stone bricks covering up the tripwire. Oh no, they go over the tripwire hook, or the tripwire, and they explode, or whatever you put there. So that was the redstone use. A tripwire hook and string. Bet you didn't know string had a redstone use. Honestly, who does actually? Like, who gives a crap? Okay. Target. Wait, does this work? Give me a second. It does. Okay. Anyways, just making sure. I'm learning a lot from this, oh my gosh. Nobody uses these, period. Nobody. All right, nobody knows how these things work. I mean, I think most people do, but like nobody uses them. Oh, tridents work too. So anyways, I've said before at the start of the video, redstone wire only has a 15 block connection radius. But as you've seen with some of the other things, they also have a different connection radius. Like by connection radius, I mean how much they power. As a redstone block powers 15. The target block, it depends on where you shoot it. So shoot it pretty close to the center, goes a lot farther. Shoot it exactly the center, goes the exact 15, I'm pretty sure. So, with that understanding of not, this could also be used for maps, as multiple people have said when the targets first came out. In 1.14 was it? I'm not sure. I think 1.14. Wool. Wool is really interesting. Well, what it can do is normally with any other block, I bet you also didn't know that a wool had a redstone use. Why can I not think of any examples? Oh my gosh, I'm brain dead. Whatever. Okay. Slime block, I already showed you the use to it. The pistons, structure block. It's honestly, this really confuses people. Like, when they see this, you probably were wondering what it was when you first saw it in my inventory. Let's just say house. Let's build a house. You can't call this a house. This is a dirt hut. So, make a build. The X and Z coordinates will go up to 64. So that's how many blocks you can cover. But depending on where you are, or this will, no matter what, if you set it to the max, go to the max height limit. Now let me show you what it actually does. So let's just copy that. Make sure I add instructor block. House. It's pretty much world edit, but for vanilla Minecraft. And a little bit more annoying to use. So yeah, that's how it works. But one final thing before anybody sees this video. I don't have normal TNT on me, so I'm just... There's one left. Why is that Vex still there? I'm gonna find that another day and be like, what? Why is there a Vex there? Oh yeah. Comparator. Alright. Honestly, the comparator, okay, how do I, oh, this is how the comparator works. So this is how many people know what